What's happening, people? This is by the Heyside, where all shit happens with just two dudes in a room talking about stuff. For now, we are trying Kanua, right? Is it Kanua?
It's Kona.
Kona Hanalei Island IPA.
Yeah. The Kona Brewing Company Hanalei Island IPA. It's the last one of the beers that
we have.
Yeah, that my parents brought back from Hawaii.
And it's surprisingly, it is really good.
Yeah, so this it has like some hints of like guava and orange and passion fruit, and it's interesting.
It's
How's everybody doing?
Dude, how's everyone doing? Chat. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. No, that's great.
That's amazing, dude. Really awesome, dude. I did that yesterday. So since the last podcast that we've done, my mom, I call my mom every time I leave work. Yeah. It's like a thing I have, and I call her up. She's like, "I am mad at you." I was like, "Why?" It's like, I like the beginning part of what you did because the Spanish part. Yeah. And then the rest of it I didn't like. I was like, "Wait, what do you mean?" It was like, the stuff you talk about, it's not what I agree with, but it's like, hey, it's what I do. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, Mom.
To a random episode of our podcast, and
yeah,
she was like, "Oh, this is disgusting. My son's cursing and talking about pussy and boobs and dicks.
That's not right.
This isn't how I raised my little boy, my little mijo." Back in high school, we used to joke about how Arnold's mom calls him, and he's like, "Mijo."
Yeah, mijo. Yeah, I don't like. Well, I do. The thing is, because when I'm at my parents' house, they don't call me by my first name. Right. They don't call me my middle name. My name is Mijo. Yeah. And sometimes, when they're really frustrated with me, then Junior comes out.
Yeah, they call you Junior.
It's just
sometimes.
oh, okay, all right, I gotta straighten up. Yeah. But I kind of do, and I kind of do. But you know, I know the limits between my parents. Yeah. I love them though. Mm-hmm.
I mean, they birthed you.
They birthed me and brought me to this world that we live in. So.
I was gonna say something. I was like, I should probably control myself.
Yeah, you should there. Yeah, watch out, little buddy. Watch out.
Well, so we saw Endgame,
dude.
Endgame, though.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had some heartbreaking moments. I teared up at some point at some parts.
Right before Arnold went, I was like, you should bring some tissues. And you were like, why?
Now I know why.
But Endgame was interesting. You remember that part where this is gonna be a spoiler cast?
Oh
right?
yeah, spoilers by the way. Also, so if you don't want to listen to spoilers, just listen to them. I guess I don't know.
But Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
Howard the Duck. I was not expecting him in Endgame. I remember.
He was a teaser, though, right?
He was a teaser in one of the end credits, but I did not expect him to be a major player in this movie.
Well, no one knew what kind of powers he has. You know, he is a duck. Yeah, that talks.
Yeah.
But
he can do so much more. It's freaking
it's kind of OP. It's kind of OP in a way.
He was an overpowered character. I totally understand why he was only there for a few parts of the movie, because if he was there the whole time, it would have just been completely broken.
I think Thanos would have fucking lost. Thanos would have lost. Yeah. Thanos would have lost.
Yeah, I started calling Thanos because of that one Ant-Man scene, but also because of I was listening to the Super Mega Cast and they were calling him Thanos. Times. I like it. I like Thanos.
It's a good name. So there's also where. What's it called? What's his name? Ant-Man? Yeah. You know how he was stuck in that quantum realm?
Yeah.
So once he got out, right, everyone goes to where fucking Thanos is at. Uh-huh. So they were about fighting him, but he's kind of not... Thanos wasn't trying to fight. He was doing his own thing, right? And everyone was trying to keep him occupied, and then Ant-Man goes up his ass and expands and he dies.
Yeah.
So it's kind of brutal.
Yeah, no, it was brutal. That was about midway through the movie, right?
When
Ant-Man was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. But it was surprising because there's kids that watch this movie and you see that expanding. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat 11-esque. Right. Noob Saibot just does the fucking rips through the body.
Oh, yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, I remember that. There's some brutal stuff in Mortal Kombat. They've gotten a little bit tame with some characters. I know.
Yeah, they did, because I know it's still brutal and bloody. Yeah, but some of the fatalities, it wasn't it's
right.
It's not MK10. Yeah, Jason Voorhees fucking does the slasher thing,
Right.
fucking Leatherface.
Speaking of Jason Voorhees, what was he doing in Endgame, dude?
I have no idea. He just appeared there.
Like, that was crazy.
He's a murderer. He was trying to kill people, but
Yeah.
I guess he was killing aliens in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like he was only there for like the beginning parts of the movie, but it was still super weird to see him there.
Were you weirded out by Hulk being feminine? Like, he has a feminine body.
Yeah, I know there's She-Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Like She-Hulk exists, but not in this particular movie. But the fact that
In a different realm?
Yeah, but the fact that Bruce Banner just suddenly decided, like, hey, I want to be really feminine now, like,
But still have that
like
Hulk strength.
Yeah, like I'm totally cool with it. It's just, but it just felt so out of character, you know.
It wasn't. I don't know.
Like Bruce Banner can go and do whatever the hell he wants, right?
Bruce
like,
Banner.
If he wants to be feminine, totally cool with me. But it was just so. I don't remember that in the comic books, and like the fact that it was like in this movie, it was just such a strange direction to go, you know.
And then the twist with Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
where like it's his girlfriend, you know, Zendaya. That's her name. That becomes Spider-Man, and Peter Parker is not alive.
And
So
then when what was her name? Patty Parker or Penny Parker or right the Japanese one from
Patty, yeah, Penny
Penny Parker from into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah, like that was
a lot of weird characters.
Yeah, a lot of weird characters, a lot of strange crossovers that I just was not expecting in this game, but game movie.
Yeah, totally.
It was really strange.
It was really good though.
Yeah, my favorite part though. Hold on, I'm gonna take a little swig of my. Tasty. But yeah, my favorite part was what was his name? Mr. Karate from SNK. When he like when he came,
his nose freaks me out.
His nose was I mean, he's wearing a mask,
but it still freaks me out though.
Yeah,
it's big and red.
It's not that. It's not
and
that
my penis shrink like when I saw it. So
the mask isn't that creepy in the games, right? Because you know it's in the game. But when it's like all hyper realistic and stuff like that, or not hyper realistic, but like it's a real mask. It's quite interesting. But I mean, I just thought it was really funny because he was completely useless compared to the other the Marvel characters because they're so, you know.
Well, the funny because he just came in last minute too.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they didn't really introduce him; he was just there. Same thing with Captain Marvel.
Yeah. What was your favorite part?
For me, it was where Rugal came out from SNK.
Oh,
Rugal, the big dude, bad dude.
Yeah, it's just there's so many crossovers in.
There's SNK, Capcom.
Yeah, I mean, they went balls to the wall with like the licensing and stuff with this because it is, you know, kind of the finale to the whole
Endgame.
MCU. But yeah, it's just an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice because like SNK, you wouldn't think. I mean, I guess there were those game crossovers. It was like SNK. There was like
SNK versus Capcom. There's SNK. There's DC versus.
Wasn't there the one that had
Kombat?
wasn't there the one that had Marvel, SNK, and Capcom together?
Yes. Wasn't it CVS 2?
I don't remember.
Capcom versus SNK 2?
Or was it like Chaos? No, I don't
some
remember.
game.
But yeah, they've done crossovers in the video games, but like this is the MCU, and most people, you know, they don't really know SNK characters that well.
I guess.
Excuse me.
I guess they wanted to, like, you know, throw like a fucking curveball at us, but we somehow enjoyed it.
It's kind of like that sudden Walking Dead Tekken crossover.
Yeah, like
when fucking Negan. Yeah.
Why is Negan in that game? Even though
it makes no sense.
Even though he's an okay character, because Nee said that like once he came out, he's not playing him again. He's so bad.
Really?
From what Nee is saying, Nee is like one of the gods of Tekken.
One of the Tekken gods. Yeah.
So that's what he's saying. Well, when he first came out, so I don't know what he thinks of him now.
I don't know. But yeah, like SNK Marvel crossover in the MCU, interesting choice, but
yeah, and also like you know how this is like the Game of Thrones season like finale. So we have that Game of Thrones season finale.
Yeah.
Fucking Endgame happening is about to end.
Finale.
And there's one other else that's big also that's happening that's ending also. It's really huge. Right. I don't know what it is, but someone made it a post on Twitter and I thought I had to mention it. So,
but dude, Endgame was emotional, like when fucking
I cried.
Yeah, no, like I told you to bring tissues because fucking what's his name?
No, it's not his. It's her.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
It's fucking Black Widow. Black Widow when she tells fucking Hawkeye that she's very in love with him.
Right.
So it's very like I wasn't expecting that twist. You know, there was like some hints
like
to
Hawkeye
it.
Hawkeye already has a wife and a family, you know, but it's too late. She waited too long.
And then she disappeared with a noose. It's a twist.
Yeah.
Did you know? Don't you ever know that?
The noose?
Yeah,
I don't remember a noose.
You don't pay attention enough.
I probably totally missed the noose, but like but yeah, that confession was extremely sad before, you know, she disappeared.
She poured her heart out to Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye was like, nah, I got a family to go. A family to live by.
Yeah.
The father code. As he like fucking stares off to the fucking distance.
Right.
And the piece of paper just flies and hits him in the face.
Remember when what was his name? When Ultron just fucking came back.
I thought he died.
Yeah.
I thought he died.
Yeah, no, Ultron just showed up out of nowhere.
But then again, he is a robot that can rebuild himself, so it could happen.
Right. But the fact that like he decided, you know what, I'm gonna help these guys because Thanos was such a threat.
He's an asshole. Yeah. So
I was like, I'm gonna save you guys. That's more of like a Bane voice, but whatever.
You just suck with voices.
Well, anyway, like Endgame was seriously. It was not what I was expecting, and it was good. Blew away all kinds of expectations.
And it made
emotional
so much
roller coaster.
And like it made so much money right off opening weekend too.
Right?
Like how?
It broke like 1.2 billion opening. Yeah.
And it's one of the like most expected movies that's coming out.
Yeah.
Or that came out. So
like Avengers always, Marvel movies always do extremely well. They always shatter box office stuff, right? But this was crazy because it blew Infinity War out of the water.
Yeah,
and it was insane because I went there at like 11:30 p.m. on Saturday, and it was still packed.
I know, like they were doing 24-hour open theaters.
Yeah,
so for like sole reason of Endgame, because the movie is 3 fucking hours long.
I feel so bad for the people that work at these movie theaters because it was almost as bad as like Black Friday. Yeah, retail Black Friday. And interesting story about when I went to go see Endgame. I went to go see it with my family, right? We were celebrating my mom's birthday.
Right.
Her birthday was like a few days ago, but we were celebrating it because weekend, right? Mm-hmm. And we reserved tickets for Endgame. My mom reserved the tickets for Endgame. She reserved a 5:15 showing at one of the movie theaters out of the way. It was one of the Pacific movie theaters, right?
Oh, okay. So the fancy dancy ones,
recliner seats and everything.
Shit.
But when we got there, we realized that she had reserved tickets for the 3D showing.
And sucks for you guys.
We cannot do 3D because 3D gives me a headache, it gives my brother a headache, and it gives my mom a headache. My dad, he's fine with it, but
it's 3D. I feel like 3D like has no point.
I think it's pretty pointless.
It's pointless. Yeah. It's like useless.
It's a gimmick. Like it doesn't really make the movie that much more enjoyable for me. It doesn't make anything.
It gives people headaches. I don't know if you watch movies in 3D. Kudos to you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can surpass the headache and like.
Not everybody really gets a headache from it. It's mostly people that get like motion sickness and stuff that have an issue with 3D. But it bugs the hell out of me. I can't stand it.
The glasses they suck.
Yeah, glasses usually suck.
And you keep them and they fucking break within a day.
Apparently, the ones at the theater that we went to, they're better and supposed to fit over glasses and stuff. But I have not found a set of 3D glasses that fit over my glasses properly.
Just fucking make your own. Take them everywhere.
Just like grab a piece of cardboard, make it like all big, and then slap a red and blue film over it.
Yeah, and then boom, there it is. Do my own 3D glasses.
Although they don't use the red and blue film for 3D glasses anymore.
What made it that way? What was that? The staple of 3D glasses? Just red and like white fucking frame with red and blue film.
I think it was how they did 3D back then. Was that it was color based, and so having the two contrasting colors like that. They're on opposite sides of the color wheel, right?
Yeah,
because they're like opposites and stuff. It creates the 3D effect or something. I guess
I don't know.
I don't know, but they use a different film now, almost like a polarizing film.
Yeah, but it's cool though. I guess.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of 3D, and I can't do it because it makes me sick.
So, Game of Thrones.
What about it?
So we made it. What?
Like 6 episodes.
6 episodes already.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the characters so far?
Oh, I still fucking hate everyone. I mostly hate Joffrey and Joffrey's mom, and
the bitch.
Yeah.
And what about
also like that middle sister, the older sister
of Arya's sister?
Yeah, Arya's sister.
Yeah, the dumb bitch that's trying to fucking marry Joffrey.
Yeah, no, fuck her. She's a fucking brat.
Yeah,
I can't stand her.
She's a spoiled idiot.
Yeah, she's a spoiled fucking brat. Can't stand her.
I don't like
hate
her.
She's like the fucking worst.
She's, I don't know. Like, and then what's his name? What's not the bastard son? The other half brother. Yeah, that's like just screwing another whore, and then she leaves, goes to the Capitol. It's like, oh, I want to see it again, and throws her fucking coin.
Guy.
Yeah, throws a coin.
The guy that hangs out with fucking the fucking older brother guy.
Yeah, him. Yeah. That guy was a pussy. I don't know his name. I'm sorry.
I don't remember. There's so many characters in Game of Thrones. It is so hard to remember everybody's names.
You gotta have like a notepad.
The only characters that I can remember are characters that I love and characters that I fucking hate.
Yeah. Well, Jon Snow. He's evolving. I like him as a character. Also, I am hearing the audiobook for Game of Thrones book 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're
using audible.com?
No, I'm not using audible.com.
Audible.com, sponsor us.
Please sponsor us. No, I'm going through the YouTube and just put the audiobook for it.
Yeah.
So I'm just listening as I drive, and it's pretty interesting. There's some stuff that you've missed, and then now I understand why.
Right.
With fucking Khaleesi. Well, I call her Khaleesi, but she is Darren.
Start something with a D.
Okay, so D. So just call her D. So
she's great, though.
Yeah, she's really cool. D and her brother. I don't know why her brother was the way he was. Because he was a little bitch. He was a dickhole.
And deserved what came to him.
I'm glad he died because he's a bitch.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not spoilers.
I mean, most people have probably already seen Game of
Thrones. So it's not that.
Yeah,
it's not for them. Like, dude, really?
People that care have already seen it. Yeah.
And they're like, dude, really? You're gonna watching it from season 1? It's like, dude. I mean, we gotta watch it. So fucking let us watch it. But yeah, I mean that's it for us.
Yeah.
And then what's that one anime? Sword,
the Demon Slayer one.
Yeah,
Demon Slayer, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
that anime is sick.
It's hella
it's
sick.
It's pretty fucking sick.
It reminds me of Ippo in a way. But less blood. But like for some reason, the Ippo and what's his name? I don't know his name, but that character has the same like aesthetic, like they're both like weak. They're not
I suppose
they're not confident.
Yeah, but like this guy, like his whole thing is he can smell really good.
I don't understand that.
He has a really strong sense of smell. So he's able to sense shit. Sense shit. I can smell it. So someone in the town over is making some delicious bacon. Someone's fucking in the other town.
Ooh, imagine how it smells.
Oh man, imagine if you had like
such a stank smell.
Yeah, if you had such a strong sense of smell that you can smell like another town over, and you just smell everybody having sex.
But what if that's a power?
Oh god,
like a useless power that you have that no one else has.
I can sense when other people are having sex by my nose. That's an awful power. What would be like your dream power?
My dream power? I don't know. I would say I don't want to go with flying. I don't want to go with invincible.
Those are just boring
Those
powers.
are generic shit,
Yeah, like an interesting one.
Like I want to have the ability to speak all unique languages. Like, fluently.
Really?
Fluently.
That's what you want your power to be?
No, dude, come on. You can communicate, dude.
The ability to communicate with everyone?
Anything, everyone and anything.
But the thing is, that's a skill that can be acquired.
How long would it take to acquire?
It would take a long time, sure.
Yes, but you can do it on a dime. Think about that.
A skill that can be acquired.
It can be acquired, but think about it, though. You can speak perfectly.
Right.
And understand everyone so no one can talk shit to you. Think about that. Think about like the ups. There's no downs.
Right.
but like it's amazing.
Yeah.
So you're the ultimate translator.
I guess you can make a lot of money as
a translator.
I guess. I suppose.
See? Fucking dude, money.
And then like I think when you go to a job, you're supposed to get paid for every. I think for every language that you're able to speak.
Well, it depends on the job, and yes.
Yeah. So just imagine, like, I can speak 500 languages, so you must pay me for each of these languages.
They're like, no. It's like, dude,
you're overqualified.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna get a job because everyone's gonna be like, oh, this guy's overqualified. My dream power would probably be pocket dimensions, and this is like an anime as fuck power, but pocket dimensions.
So you can just fucking take dimensions in your pocket at any time?
No. So basically, like, kind of like that. You know how that JoJo character that can wipe his hand over something and then it just erases it from existence?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, but with dimensions. So I wipe my hand and it creates like a little pocket dimension, right?
Right.
But obviously, in order for it to not be OP, you have to have kind of limits, right? So I can put myself in this pocket dimension. And I was kind of going over, me and my brother were having the same discussion about powers and stuff,
right.
and turning a power OP and everything. Obviously, it would be broken if I could go into a pocket dimension and then open up another pocket dimension in a completely different place. So if I create a pocket dimension...
You're just skipping time.
No. So if I create a pocket dimension, it has to reopen in that same spot. That way it's not overpowered, right? So I can, like, say I'm in a tough pinch. I create a little pocket dimension, throw myself in there, and then close it up, and then just wait until they leave.
You're stupid as fuck.
So like, yeah, that I have to have that in order for it to not be overpowered. Because if I was able to just open it up wherever the fuck I want, it would be just broken. But also, it's a way to, like, kind of protect myself. Like, say, like, someone points a gun at me, just a little pocket dimension in front of me.
Nah.
Nope.
Dude, that's fucked. So then who would be your 5 backup people?
Backup people?
Like backup, like you're like Tony, you're like Captain America. Your small team.
Okay.
So who would it be? Out of all the characters from Marvel, who would they be?
Let's see.
Can't include fucking Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor.
So it has to be like one of the side Avengers.
Like side Avengers, yeah.
Okay, then probably I think Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is really strong. When you take away the main ones, it's kind of tough because I that means I have to remember all the side Avenger characters. Fuck. So far, I can only think of Scarlet Witch. That takes away like most of the Avengers. That's the thing. Like all I have left are like the
there's other characters also.
No, all I have left are like side Iron Man,
War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine. And then the flying guy. What was his name?
Falcon. Yeah, you can take Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's. You're considering him a side one.
Yeah, I'm considering the side one because he doesn't
He's a big hero though. That's the thing.
But is he though?
Yes, he's a major Marvel character.
I've like he is, but like to me, like he isn't in a sense because he doesn't do much.
Sure, he's not that major in Avengers, but he is a major Marvel character in general.
I was just talking about within like those 5 people that I mentioned. You can't take Thor, you can take Iron Man, you can take Captain America and Hulk.
Are dead ones okay?
Yeah, you can take the dead ones. You're saying like dead ones are fine also.
Okay, so Scarlet Witch, Vision,
okay,
Spider-Man, I need 2 more. Shit, I'm trying to remember like all the different characters.
There's like things you can go by.
I kind of want to say Loki, but I feel like Loki would fuck with shit. Black Panther,
yeah.
I guess.
Damn.
5th one gonna be? I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, mine would be Deadpool, Taskmaster.
You're counting Deadpool? I thought we were just talking Avenger universe.
Isn't? I thought
Deadpool is X-Men universe.
Oh, is it? Okay, never mind then. So Taskmaster.
Taskmaster's Avengers universe?
I think he is.
Let's limit.
So limited.
I was limited. I was limiting myself to MCU. That's the thing.
MCU. I thought. Okay, it's just. How about this? Just go with X-Men and MCU. How about that?
Okay, so X-Men
so
and
you
MCU.
So you have a broader.
Okay, then fucking.
So you have 5 people then.
Fucking Legion, and that's all I need.
No, you need 5. No OP characters.
You're late.
No, I'm just saying it has to make sense because characters. If you have one person that you rely on.
The thing is, a lot of the X-Men mutants are really OP. Like Jean Grey is fucking OP.
It's up to you. I don't know who they are.
Yeah. I still don't know who I would pick for my last.
Your 5th one? All right. So, okay. I'm going to go with Deadpool, Taskmaster, fucking Bucky.
Why Bucky?
I feel like he has, in a sense, has, traits of Captain America. But, he has, that the badass that doesn't give a shit type of, attitude.
I don't know. Bucky seems really underwhelming in my opinion. And even Captain America's kind of really underwhelming, to be honest.
Well, he has
because all Captain America has is super strength.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Bucky. I'll take Bucky, and then I'll take fucking There's one dude I'll use a lot in Ultimate. Not Iron Fist is dumb. Yeah, he just does quite cheese shit.
I mean, a lot of the Netflix ones are kind of weaker compared to...
Not Luke Cage, dude. Luke Cage.
Yeah, I guess Luke Cage. But Luke Cage is also kind of like a weaker Wolverine. He's like a prototype for Wolverine, that's the thing.
Yeah. Gambit.
Gambit?
Yeah. I like Gambit.
But all Gambit can do is throw fucking cards.
Exactly, dude. He can be my wingman. Dude, just imagine it's either Gambit or Hawkeye.
Hawkeye or Ronin. I mean, they're both the same person, but
I'll take Hawkeye.
Hawkeye over Ronin?
Yeah.
You don't want the sword?
No,
because Ronin was basically just Hawkeye with a sword. That's the thing.
Did he? Yeah. But I know, like I said,
he speaks Japanese.
Yeah, he does. But I'll take Hawkeye though. I like that carnival-esque, that fucking happy-go-lucky attitude. Then fucking Ronin's like, oh, I'm sad and depressed.
I guess.
And anger. I'm gonna take all my anger. That's I feel like what Ronin is to me. So he was like a little fucking 13-year-old boy that went to emo concerts that doesn't tell his emotions to his parents.
Right.
So, but yeah. Those are my 5 characters.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can't really decide on who I want as my final one. Because I'm trying to come up with someone that's OP but not too OP.
I'm thinking of one girl that's in Capcom versus Marvel vs. Capcom, the old one. She was wearing a purple fucking onesuit. She has she has those Cammy's stripes on her legs. Fuck. I need to fucking know.
Maybe I should throw Squirrel Girl on my team because she beat Magneto one time.
One time. One fucking time. God.
But hey, she can do it.
Yeah. Just you gotta give trust to her.
Squirrel powers. You're trying to figure out who that person was?
Yes. I'm gonna be so mad once I fucking find out who it is. But yeah, so anything new happen to you?
Not really. This has been a pretty slow week for me lately.
Not Rogue. It's not Rogue. Sorry, keep going. So yeah.
I'm trying to think. No, I haven't really done anything, and I forgot to keep track of funny stuff that happened this week, so I don't really have much to talk about. So this might end up being a pretty short episode.
Oh, I see how it is. Yeah.
I really only planned for the Marvel Endgame spoilers.
No, you're fucking watching Pokemon.
Oh yeah,
you're fucking idiot. Yeah. I know that.
For some reason, I thought I already talked about that.
No,
dude, I've been watching a fuck ton of Pokemon Sun and Moon for some reason on Netflix.
Why? That's what I'm still wondering. Why?
I don't know. I just randomly pulled up an episode of Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then I just kept watching it.
And I kept watching.
Like,
kept watching. You're binge watching like One Piece.
It's not even that amazing, but it is definitely different.
In a sense, how?
It's really different from past Pokemon series, because this is kind of so the past Pokemon series have been adventuring across the fucking continent that they're traveling on, right?
Yeah.
This one is more, it's set
Psylocke.
Psylocke.
Dude, she's a hottie.
She can get it.
Dude, she's a hottie. I put it in her face.
Put it in her face?
Yeah, dude, put it in her face. Yeah.
But yeah, so this one's more like it takes place in a specific area. So Ash is going to Pokemon school.
How old is Ash?
He's never aging.
Dude, from 99 or whatever the fuck Pokemon started till now, he hasn't aged.
Yep, but yeah, he's going to Pokemon school, and they're learning about all kinds of new shit, and then it's kind of like event of the week, whereas the previous Pokemon series has been traveling and going to tackle each gym and stuff.
Yeah,
this one is instead just like fun thing to do for the week. It's more like a slice of life than anything.
Huh?
It's weird. It's very slice of lifey, and it has like a lot of really Nichijou-ish elements. Like they make like Nichijou type faces and stuff in reaction to stuff. It's really It's really weird.
Huh?
They changed like a lot of animation and art and stuff for it. It's interesting.
They did, because I remember walking in and seeing like a couple clips of fucking Pokemon, and
there was a fucking episode of Sun and Moon where they were literally playing fucking baseball.
Well then,
like I said, it's more like a slice of life than your typical Pokemon series. It's kind of weird.
Huh? What about the Pokemon? Do you like the Pokemon that came out with?
I like Sun and Moon Pokemon.
And then what's the new one they're coming out with now? Are they coming out with one for the Switch?
I don't think. Oh, Sword and Shield.
Yeah,
fucking Sword and Shield. I'm really interested to see what we get out of Sword and Shield, and I'm really interested to see how the fucking legendaries look. Yeah, it's probably gonna be super whack.
Yeah. I hope it's not a fucking shield and the other one's a fucking sword. Because I hope it's not OP as fuck.
So basically, the two legendaries put together make Aegislash.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I can't wait for Pokemon Chancla.
Let me just finish this.
Anyway.
I don't know, dude. So this is kind of like a shorter episode. Yeah. I'm sorry for everyone.
We didn't really prepare that much.
Well, I kind of was, not really, but yeah, I'm sorry for the shorter episode.
But I hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed us for the spoilers for Endgame, the Game of Thrones shit, and also our usual day-to-day life.
Yep.
So if you please follow us, give us a like and subscribe to our channel.
Hey, we're playing.
Hey, we're playing.
YouTube.com/Hey, we're playing. Subscribe there. iTunes,
Podbean, whatever other
Spotify.
Podcast.
Eventually, we'll get to Tidal when we get around to that.
Whatever pod thing that you listen to us, dude, just give us a follow. Give us a review on Apple Podcasts. Helps us a lot.
Yep.
If you want more content, like the content.
You sound so high right now. No. It's fucking weird because you don't.
I'm not high. I don't get high. I'm never high.
Anyway,
but yeah, if you want more stuff, give us some recommendations. Give us a follow.
And
then
peace out.
We love y'all. See you on the flip side.